What up, everybody? This the First Drive podcast back again. You know, we just came off some good college football games over the weekend, which was absolutely good. So, and it's a lot of things that been happening over the weekend that we shall discuss this week. All right, let's start with some marquee matchup and results. We could start with Texas and Florida. Top 15 clash, a huge SEC showdown that tested Texas' ability to handle the swamp atmosphere. Taking point, is Texas a truly playoff ready for in the SEC grind? I think Texas is going down a slump. Texas, Florida, Florida ended up winning. So I don't know what's going on with Texas. It's getting to the point with Arch Manning. You may think is Arch Manning is it time to put somebody else in that place or whatever. With Arch Manning, what's going on with Arch Manning is that they're putting too much, not necessarily put too much pressure on him. The target is too big for Arch Manning. Everybody eyeing the target, but that's due to his last name and also everybody else speaking highly of Arch Manning. Which it can be a good thing. It's how you manifest it regarding that. So I got confidence that Arch Manning will eventually step up to the plate. Just don't know when or this is the year or not. He might have to get another year under his belt. Then, we'll see. All right, let's move on to Kentucky and Georgia. Georgia bounced back from that loss a week before that against Alabama. Georgia's defense versus Kentucky in a physical run game. Georgia restarted its dominance and exposed Kentucky cracks. So Georgia always had a pretty good run game. That's one of the things that Georgia's built their team on, their running game and their defense. And against Kentucky was no match, which we already knew Kentucky was no match at all. So from that standpoint, Georgia did what they had to do. Kirby Smart is a good. We already know Kirby Smart is a good halftime adjustment type of coach, but so Dominique. Dominique.
Yo,
You hear me?
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, Neat? We on now. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, well, I was talking about Georgia and Kentucky. Georgia bounced back from that loss against Alabama before the weekend before. So what you think about that Georgia and Kentucky game?
Shit, same old, same old. Georgia if you lose to Kentucky.
Yeah, Kirby Smart wasn't gonna let that happen. So Kirby
I don't
Smart,
even. I want to say it's a bounce back game. It just last week against Alabama. That's just one of them games.
yeah, a lot of people forget Alabama always had one of those type of games against teams. Who Alabama always had trouble with? Uh, well, Johnny Manziel was there. They always had trouble with those type of quarterbacks. It's always that
Mhm.
one team that you usually have trouble with. But yeah, Georgia is just for some reason just Alabama. But when they get in the playoffs, it used to be different though. Like during the year, it used to be Alabama for some reason. What you think about that game anyway, Nick? Georgia and Alabama. What did Georgia fall at with that?
Georgia, the team did a good job. It's just Kirby Smart overall did a bad job. He always doing uncharacteristic stuff when he plays against Alabama. I don't know why he do that. It's like if you watch Georgia football, you pay attention to Kirby. Like they play against anybody else, he don't co he don't coexist with the defensive calls. But when
Mm-hmm.
he play against Alabama, he making a call alongside the defensive coordinator. Like, why are you doing that? Then you look at the game plan they had. You seen all the reverse, the switches they were doing in the game. Like, you don't do that all season.
What you want to do with Alabama?
Bet you want to do it with Alabama. Like, if for some reason when he play against Alabama, he overthink.
I
He
think that's what it is.
I don't know why he do that. Just show up with your regular game plan that you do with everybody else. Just prep for the team. Just play normal.
Because everybody else he play more conservative. That I ain't yeah,
Mm-hmm.
play more conservative. Play their regular game. Like when you play against Alabama, they when you like you said you want to bring all them trick plays out and want to try
Mm-hmm.
different stuff instead of just sticking to what Georgia do. Run the ball, throw a little pass here and there, you know,
And if
put
you look
pressure on their defense.
and you look at the game plan, because Kirby Smart was overthinking it, but at the same time, you look at Alabama game plan, they was the one that was really panicking out the box. But Kirby Smart did such a bad job overthinking, he didn't capitalize on it. Cause if you look at it, I was joking with Kendall during chat during the game when Kendall was
Mm-hmm.
talking about it ran that Womack ran all his plays, he ain't got nothing else. I said, yeah, that's typical. It's for the first two drives. They let everything out the bag and got it with 14, 21 points or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you think about it, that was all they good plays. In the second half, they didn't put up no more points. But Kirby overthinking, not knowing he could have blown Alabama out in that game.
He could have started off early. They were how
Because he
Alabama
figured him out.
ended up winning the game the first half.
What I say, that second half, I don't think Alabama made it past the 50 in that second half.
Mm-mm.
But yeah,
Ah, yeah,
Kirby overthinking.
oh yeah, Georgia should have. That score should have been what? What it should have been.
In my opinion, if Kirby was not overthinking, they could have put up 40 points. Because Alabama couldn't get past the 50 in the second half. But
Mm-mm.
But Georgia stayed in the fucking red zone, but couldn't capitalize. Missing drop touchdown passes and shit.
And I'm
Mm,
still not confident Alabama defense. Like that defense, I'm gonna say Bobby Womack defense. It's not it. And
mm,
they Georgia should have been scored plenty of
yeah.
times on the defense.
Yeah,
But
it is what it is. It's how Kirby Smart do, but he do a better job in the playoff. He kind of showed him just play Georgia football in the playoff.
exactly. So hopefully, and what's Georgia play Auburn this weekend? I
Mm.
think they're gonna be a slot. Well, you think it's one of those type Alabama and Auburn type games, or Georgia don't look at Auburn like that? It'd be some always the rivalry games always something crazy. Or you
I
don't think
think
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be.
nothing
I think
too good?
Georgia's gonna win, but I think the first half gonna be good.
Yeah, yeah. Probably they start Auburn probably start throwing to some of their good receivers to make it a good
My thing
game,
is,
at least to the mid second quarter. Then afterward, Georgia gonna take over.
what I tell a lot of people is like, seen in the Alabama game too. Like a lot of teams now, they don't play for four quarters. Most teams play for the blowout, get the big lead, and hopefully that carry them over to the win. But Georgia play all four quarters.
Mm-hmm.
So you only got a select few coaches that can do that now. So Kirby one of them that can play for four quarters. Uh, Josh Allen, I put him in that category now with Tennessee
Yeah.
because he's starting to learn how to play complementary football with
Mm-hmm.
defensive offense and special team. Uh, Surprisingly, Ryan Day,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
they good at playing for four quarter. Like they don't really get those big leads and don't know what to do when the game close and stuff like that.
Because they're gonna pay off, and like you said, when they get deep in college football play, which is getting deep now,
Mm-hmm.
especially playoffs, because those you're not gonna be blowing those teams out like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna have to play quarter by quarter. That's
And
how
that's no
Nick
real.
Saban used to do it, quarter by quarter, and Kirby
Mhm.
Smart do that.
That's why I don't
And
believe in blowing out team because you teaching your players bad things. Like you get to a situation, you in the third or fourth quarter, you in a tight game, you don't know how to coach no more.
all the kids don't know how to react
You
to.
don't know how to react to it.
They don't know how to react to it. Like man, everything not going right. No, everything it probably not going right, but it probably not going wrong neither. You just the other team just as good too. But in your head, you think everything is going wrong, and you just gotta play the next play. Keep playing.
Yeah,
Play the next
Josh,
play.
yeah, Josh Harper, he real good at it now, surprisingly, but he just don't know how to finish the game yet.
Hmm.
But when he learn how to do that, well, Tennessee gonna be dangerous if he still be around here.
Yeah, yeah. He probably get some offer, but I don't see him going nowhere leaving Tennessee anytime soon. What do you watch that Vanderbilt and Alabama game last weekend, Nick?
Mm-hmm.
What you think about
Vanderbilt,
that game?
they set
Vanderbilt, a
themselves
decent
up.
team
Okay.
compared to the past Vanderbilt team. I
If
knew Alabama
Vanderbilt
was
just
gonna win.
showed up and played football, stop running their mouth, I think they'd have won that game.
Yeah, well, who was running them out? The quarterback, right?
Mm.
And they had Johnny Manziel on the sideline too. So hey, they took a lot of distraction away, in my opinion.
I look at Alabama like this new Alabama team that's under this new coach, Kalen. It's
Hmm.
like they need a reason to go play football. That's a damn shame. So with them playing Georgia, they know about Georgia. Like they hear all this talk about Georgia, so they gonna get up for that game every time, and that's why they play good against Georgia.
Exactly.
Uh, Vanderbilt, if that quarterback would ran him off, they would have overlooked Vanderbilt probably again for this year. But since he ran his mouth, Alabama felt like they had something to prove.
Yeah, I
But
also
with this
go ahead,
Missouri,
Nick.
with the Missouri game coming up this weekend, I think they play Alabama play Missouri.
Hmm. Yeah,
Missouri
they
is a
play.
sneaky good team, but
Cause they were
there's no
top
motivation
15.
behind this game for Alabama. Yep.
It should be motivation, but you correct, Nick. Like, hey, Missouri is one of those sneaky teams that probably could possibly beat Alabama because Missouri and they had we got something to prove. But Alabama, they get the big head again, like well, it's just Missouri. But Missouri been decent past 2 or 3 years. They have
Yep.
not probably not been national championship quality team, but they've been pretty decent. Well, they was what number 15. They probably
I
went up.
think they 14 or 15, somewhere right there.
So yeah, so Missouri's a pretty decent team. So Alabama need to watch out with Missouri. I haven't watched too much Missouri football this year, so I don't know what they have. But
I don't think Missouri
hey,
fan watching Missouri football.
well,
Mm,
yeah, Missouri. Uh, Alabama need to watch out for Missouri. So before we move on from Alabama, Ty Simpson up for the Heisman. So
shit, they got to put him out on there. He good though. I said at the beginning of the year, everybody was panicking. I was like, man, everybody panicking too much. What happened with that Florida State game was Florida State came off a 2-win season, and you don't know nothing about that team, so you kind of
mm.
overlooked it. And Alabama just got caught. That's it.
And I
And I was
told
telling people,
Kendall,
I feeling real good.
last weekend, I'm like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm more confident in Ty Simpson now. Uh, Me personally, after seeing him watching him play, I'm like, he's a he's a decent game manager. So he make the right plays. He's not overdoing it. He just making a play and making play what he can do. He's not trying to overdo it, trying to uh, overthrow this pass. Even though they still have spots in their offense that they need to work on, but he's not trying to overdo it. He's just doing what he can do. Uh, Hey, he up for the Heisman. I think he was number two. That was last week when I looked at. He was number two on the list
And
of the
look,
Heisman candidate.
if they keep winning, it's going the way they going. This man probably gonna throw 5,000 yards probably. Because the running game do not exist for Alabama this year.
Mm-mm, at all. Like I saw they even were giving it to Jam Miller. I know he been hurt, but they were giving it to him. Like this shit not working. Like they probably get 4 or 5 yards here and there, but it don't be no major gains and that they have to throw the
That running
ball.
game do not exist.
Mm-mm.
That's weird to see at Alabama.
'Cause Alabama used to be running back you about 5, 10 years ago. So uh, Alabama got a defensive receiver core though. Like I said earlier in the
Right.
season, so watch out for some of the other receivers. Everybody eyeing Ryan Williams. We need to worry about them other receivers too that they
Yeah,
got. That's
anybody
pretty
worry
decent.
about Ryan.
Why me?
Drop some passes, ain't it?
He been dropping too many passes. That's all they've been talking about. Talking about is Ryan the same person. But a
I'm
lot of
gonna
people
tell you
tend to
that.
lot of people tend to forget, like when you have special freshmen, a lot of people have a down year in their sophomore year.
Hell
That don't
no, that
mean
ain't it.
you don't think that is.
That man got that NIL money. That man is not worried about football anymore.
Yeah, he was a millionaire last year. And with these new NIL deals, then he just signed with New Era. That's just one of them. Ain't the
That boy got all
six
that
figure
money now.
deal?
Like how do you stay focused as a young kid? Got all this money. Like football ain't the priority no more.
Mm-mm.
But you look at a
He-
player like Jimbo Bernard, football everything to him.
oh yeah.
And he been balling out. He the one.
Yep, you right about that, Nick. I don't know what
Yeah,
can
I'm
you
pretty
do
sure
in
his
this.
NIL pool not that high. That's Ryan.
Mhm. In this climate. I don't know what you can do to get these kids to buy into not any NIL. I ain't said no go get your money, but what is your motivation within football to win? I don't know how the motivation. They don't care. They get that $1 million check. They probably looking like, man, I'm good either way it go.
That what Kirk was talking about. He was talking about that because purported asking how do you balance out the NIL with kids wanting to still play football. Kirk said he go look for the player that still want to play football and get to the league.
Hmm.
I
So
said
that
that's what.
made that's a good point. Instead of going to the 4-star, 4-star, or high 4-star player, they be looking to a slightly a 3-star player that probably not getting as much look. And if they want to
Honestly, if you
win,
think about it,
yeah,
with NIL, no 5 stars probably ain't really 5 stars anymore.
yeah,
So they 5 star gonna want to get the bigger NIL checks and like, do they really care about football at this point?
you correct about that. Do they
You're
really
right.
care?
They got arch man and just fell off a goddamn cliff.
Like, cause somebody was saying they think about with a coach. I don't think they will, but will they pull Arch Manning and put somebody else up there? I don't think it's too much money behind Art, but I wouldn't think that. But I wouldn't be surprised they would. Neither though.
Man, who the backup is?
Yeah, that's the
Backup a
thing.
true freshman. They ain't gonna do that.
They ain't gonna do that. Here I be wide open out there on that football
I'm
field.
gonna tell you.
Mm-mm.
That's how you sabotage somebody's career, throwing them in too early.
Yeah, when they not ready, you don't want to do that.
Their confidence up for a long time.
You right about that. Let's move on to we're gonna skip some of the other game. What you think about we can talk about that right quick. What you think about Penn State uh
Overrated.
losing? Well, I been Penn State was overrated. They were thinking
It's
about it.
stupid.
It's time for Franklin to leave.
Where he gonna go?
Yeah, where he gonna go? Who gonna hire him? Who Penn State gonna get? Who want to go to? Well, I can't necessarily say that Penn State is a decent program, but what coaches out there they can get beside him if they let Franklin go?
Just stick with him.
Yeah, they stuck. Do you think Ohio State is no one? You don't think it's a team out there closer to Ohio State? Nick?
Say they hadn't played nobody since the semifinals last year.
They won't play nobody till Penn State.
You know what's crazy? How are they still number one? Not saying Miami should be number one, but shit.
Yeah,
How are
if
they
it's
number one?
I don't know if it's any team that I was impressed this year so
Oregon should
far.
be
Why
number one.
Oregon? I'm very impressed in how Miami plays, except for that at the end with Florida State. I'm gonna call it, but how Miami been playing, I've been impressed.
Who Miami played?
You know, they beat Florida State last weekend.
Florida State overrated.
They played good at first half. Florida State started to come back that fourth quarter though. I watched that at the end. I
Yeah,
actually
that's
wanted
what I'm
Florida
talking
State
about.
to actually beat Miami. I
That's
wanted
what I'm
some
saying. Like
chaos.
a lot of teams not built to play 4 quarters. They only play for 2.5, and and don't know what to do for the last quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of teams can't go pound for pound like that. A lot of coaches don't know how to coach like that.
Mm-mm.
That's why you get teams coming back and stuff like that.
And they gonna come up with the right team and come back and
Oh, they gonna get snuck up on. And I think when they play Georgia Tech,
yeah, they gonna be the team there when they play Georgia Tech.
but Oregon should be number one. They the only one that played somebody inside that top three.
That Penn State game, look at that Penn State game was decent. Oregon and Penn State, that went double overtime. Oregon. Yeah, they
Three, ain't it?
yeah, they beat Penn State on the 27th. Northwestern went ranked. Indiana. No, they play Indiana this weekend. Yeah,
Ain't Indiana
Oregon
gonna
number
come?
three. Oregon number three. Yeah, Indiana ranked at number 7.
You know what I'm saying? Like Oregon, the only one that playing somebody inside that top three.
Mm-hmm. And I think they're gonna be a decent game. That's a 2:30 game too. You're right, Neat. I think if it's any team, it should be number one. Oregon, if not number 2. Who was number 2 anyway?
Miami.
Yeah, Miami. But Miami, yeah, they looked good except for that, like you said, they like we've been saying the playing all 4 quarters. So,
They gonna get got by a good team.
what's up, Britt?
Like going all 4 quarters. All them big linemen starting to lean on you. A lot of teams can't hold up that long like that.
Mm-mm. It's on a certain team like Georgia, Ohio State. I don't know. Oregon got big guys like that, but they Oregon used to be all built off speed. So
Oregon can't hold up like that.
they had to beat most of their team
As of
up
right now, the
front.
only coach that can hold up like that, got a team that can hold up like that is Georgia, Tennessee, Ohio State. What's the dude's name? Kevin DeBoer.
Oh yeah,
He learned how to coach for 4 quarters and not 2 quarters. Cause he definitely got players. Cause no roster have more 5 stars than Alabama. So he got the players to play like that, but he don't coach like that. He don't coach that style.
I don't know what's going on. Like offense is it looking a little better. It still holds an offense, but I'm not confident in Womack. I don't think nobody is. Womack might be the cause of the boy get up out of there. But even though they left him some wiggle room, uh, with these wins they've been winning, but that defense been terrible. I don't
I
know if
think
it's,
they going
I don't know what the type of defense they running or I don't know what the hell they doing.
that shit like a 4-2, 4-2-5 or some shit like that. That shit is not an SEC defense.
They're the defense you play in with the Pac-12 and shit.
Mhm.
Those
Layup
type of
defense.
defense. You can't play that type of defense in SEC, And I don't know. He's trying to force it. Like you're in the
Nah,
middle of
that's
the
fine.
his second year. Nah, it's not working like that. What you trying to prove?
That's what Wisconsin want. Came the book. That man from the Pac-12. That's his type of defense.
And shit, why they hide his ass anyway? South Alabama stop somebody. South
Man
Alabama ain't
said,
stop nobody.
man said Slim Pickens out of here got to take what he can.
That man said,
That's
I'm gonna
part of the
take.
problem. Like, I mean, you got new coaches out here, but shit. I mean, I guess Womack would be considered a new coach.
Yeah, it will be considered that.
Yeah.
What's some other games out here we need to look at? We got Nick. Why nobody ain't talking about Notre Dame no more?
Okay, the media love Notre Dame. You know, them folks lost 2 games in a row and they still wasn't unranked.
Really?
Them folks went from like 10 when they lost the game to like 15 and lost another game. They went like 22. I'm like, how?
Ah, yeah, they
How you lose
love
two in
Notre
a
Dame.
row and you can drop out the ranks?
Them folk love Notre Dame. They
That
should
shit
have
over
been.
with for them. They ain't in
Yeah.
no conference. They lost 2 games. Season over with. Throw the whole season away.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know who's the. Well, it don't matter anyway. But I don't know who's on their schedule for the rest of the year.
Shit, it don't matter. Season over with.
And then how you feel about the college football landscape this year? Is it boring to you, or how you feel about this year?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit been kind of bored. I've been watching more NFL than I watched college. And I haven't watched NFL in like 8 years.
I've been telling people that says a lot. Them folks slowly destroying college football. I've been telling the ass that shit. The NIL shit.
I think it's the NIL and shit for me. Like you can see the difference in these players' attitude,
You can see, and
how
that's
they
why.
how they play and stuff like that.
And you look at Nick Saban demeanor when they ask him about it. Nick Saban really want to be the spokesperson as far as he need, like he keeps saying, need to be regulation in the NIL, because these people don't know they're actually destroying the college football landscape. Like,
I think they do know that. That's why they doing it. I don't understand why they want to do it, but it's only bad in college football. It's not like the other sport.
mm-mm. Because this year for some reason it haven't been as exciting as it was
Mm-mm.
in the previous year. Like, it just, for example, every Alabama and LSU fans, they gonna get up for that game, right? But it's not like a couple of years ago, like, with all the states and stuff like that. As far as the players coming out there and playing their hardest, like, some of them players don't give a damn. You
Them
look at
niggas pay.
Neat. I don't know. After they lose, I know you gotta have sportsmanlike, but after they lose, a lot of them they be smiling, taking pictures together on the
Mm-hmm.
sideline.
He better go cash a check.
I'm like, y'all just lost. Why y'all smiling? I mean, cheesing, playing and stuff. I'm like, I ain't saying you don't shake their hand. You do go shake their hand. You can have a conversation, but like,
Landscape
dang,
don't get too easy. So they made it so easy. Like now that I think about it, what you got the transfer portal was going crazy. You got NIL was going crazy. Now it ain't that much pressure on losing 1 2 games. So you take that away. So it's like it get to a point where it's getting like NFL,
yeah. Then they trying
and
to
that's not what nobody want. College football supposed to be way different from that. Supposed to mean more.
supposed to mean more. Also, like the college playoffs landscape, like they still trying to expand the college playoff. Like, what the
And
fuck
shit
y'all
getting out of
doing?
here. Yeah.
I'm like, y'all actually destroying this stuff, and they don't even realize. You gotta look at it from 5 years now. From 5 years from now, how college football will look. That
Shoot.
shit,
On this path the trajectory is going on, that shit gonna look terrible.
yeah, that shit gonna look terrible. I don't know.
Remember what I said at the beginning of the season? I said I'm gonna cut back on college football this year. I already knew what time it was.
It's not the same. Like, a lot of people be looking at the money, not the college football was based off culture. Like, every team have its own culture and stuff like that. And that will bring the essence of college. That's the essence of college football. But now, like, you think somebody gonna travel 8 hours to go to their favorite college football team now? If the game really don't mean nothing as much, no, they're gonna stay home. I wouldn't go no game if it don't mean nothing. You just be going just to be going. That's part of going to the football games and attending it. The stakes are
Mhm.
high.
They fucking up the schedules too.
Yeah,
I know they going to in SEC. They going to what 9 games, 9 conference games.
that's pitiful.
So this right there, they don't know what they're doing. Whoever in charge need to be fired.
Yeah, they don't know what
So
they're doing at all.
Alabama play LSU every year. So
Mm,
starting next year, they not gonna play LSU every year, and that'd be a key game. People you tune in for.
exactly.
Georgia used to play Tennessee every year, but they ain't starting
They
next year. They're not gonna be playing Tennessee every year.
they gonna cut that game off.
Like that's
Did they say something about Georgia and the Auburn game too? They might cut out.
oh that game ain't going nowhere because that's a rivalry game.
Mm,
All your key rivalry games they gonna stay. So Georgia got Auburn and Florida, so that's not going nowhere. Alabama
mm,
with Auburn and Tennessee, so that's not
yeah.
going nowhere.
Mm. Just pitiful. Well,
But
they
they
look at some. Go ahead.
I about to say so they consider Auburn and not Auburn, but Alabama and LSU not a rivalry game, even though that shit is. In my opinion, it
Mm,
is. Consider how close the states are and what kind of weight them games carried in the past under Nick Saban.
yeah. Well,
But yeah,
I I don't know. I've been disappointed this year for some reason. Whoever over that shit, I don't know what the fuck they gonna be doing.
they
Nick
be
Saban
saying
niggas on
Nick
their ass,
Saban. I about to say they be saying Nick Saban may run for the try to get that commissioner position.
and I think they'll vote him in though. You
Yeah,
need
they will.
somebody. You need somebody that at least seem like they morally there, and they there for the players and stuff like that. Not just there for just the money wise.
Yep.
Or you don't need nobody in there that's a pushover. Neither put it like that. Let's talk about these key marquee games this weekend. We're gonna run through some of the games. We're gonna start with 7 o'clock game. Number 18 BYU. They 5-0. They play against Arizona 4-1. Who you think gonna win that game,
Brigham
Nick?
Young.
Yeah,
Think BYU gonna win. Shit, I don't
yeah,
know much about either team, but
yeah. I think BYU gonna. I agree. I think BYU gonna win that game. Arizona just lucky to be 4-1 right now. I bet BYU gonna have that game. Uh, LSU playing South Carolina. We already know that's a win.
shit, South Carolina might get their
That be the time they show up.
ass.
So, neat. Texas
South
A&M.
Carolina is a good team.
Yeah, they used to be a good team. What you think about Texas A&M? Texas A&M 5-0, neat. They
Mm-hmm.
playing Florida.
What's that head coach they got? They got rid of that man and started playing football.
Damn,
That man,
Jimbo.
Jimbo holding them folks back. It's, Jimbo still like he was doing that shit intentionally too.
Hey,
And they started winning the year after he was gone. I'm like, what the hell?
man, what the fuck? What the hell Jimbo for doing? That's crazy. Everybody was talking about Texas. I said this last weekend. Everybody was talking about Texas the beginning of the year. But Texas A&M the one is 5-0. Shit crazy.
Who
Out
they
of
got this
all teams,
weekend?
they play Florida.
Oh shit, Texas
But it
A&M.
is at Texas A&M. So that's a
Mm,
win. Arkansas, I think it's a robber game, I believe it is. Arkansas and Tennessee. Well,
shit,
Tennessee gonna win that game.
I don't know. Arkansas just lost their coach. No, for some reason, teams tend to play better the next game when the coach get fired. I don't know why it works like that.
They be passionately.
Passion flowing through them. Who
Yeah.
UCLA beat last week?
Oh yeah. UCLA beat what's the team they beat? It was a marquee team.
That was a
What was-
ranked team.
It was a ranked team. Why I'm blanking on UCLA? Uh, who they beat?
Yeah, they play. Shit, but anyway, them folks didn't have a head coach or
Penn
OC,
State.
DC. Yep, that's right. Them motherfuckers should be unranked too. They should got that Texas treatment also.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, I don't
UCLA
know.
0-4.
Yeah, UCLA was terrible this year.
Hold on, what's Penn State ranked?
Penn State,
What's they ranked right now? They should be unranked.
Yeah, they
They
unranked
should
now.
be. Are
God,
they?
yeah, they unranked. They're not even ranked. That's crazy. They were top 5. Now they not even ranked.
Damn, I take that back, Kim. I thought Texas got the biggest shit. I never seen a top 5 team go from ranked to unranked in 1 week.
I'm talking about top 5 ranked to unranked. God, dog. Yeah, UCLA is 1-4 now, so they was 0-4.
No way. For one, their first game without a coach, a defensive
Yeah,
coordinator, offensive coordinator, special team coach.
that's crazy.
Ain't had no pregame meal and still won.
Still won. Who gonna win out of who you got out of Indiana and Oregon?
Shit, Oregon win.
It gonna be a blowout, or you think gonna be not a blowout, at least about 2 touchdowns, something like that?
I say about 2. Dan Lanning better show up. I like Dan Lanning.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about Dan Lanning.
He did a good job in 2021.
Mm-hmm. I like Dan Lanning. We got. I'm gonna say that for last. Well, next to last, because we might talk a little bit more about that, and that ain't gonna even be about the football game. Number 1, Ohio State playing against Illinois. Oh, Illinois is decent this week. I think Ohio State still gonna win. Illinois 5-1. Ohio State 5-0. So they're gonna be their highest. Yeah, you think they second ranked team they played this year, Ohio State, or this is gonna be their first?
I think they're gonna be their first. But they gonna win by 6 or 7. Ohio State.
Yeah, Illinois might get them a run for their money third quarter. By the middle of the second quarter, they just gonna run away with it. The talent gonna run away with it.
Mm.
The talent gonna run away with it. Now we
They play
have,
fourth quarter.
yeah, you right. Like you said earlier, they play full quarter, like you just said. Now we got rivalry game, Oklahoma and Texas. Oklahoma 5-0, Texas 3-2.
I
I'm
think
gonna
Texas.
say I'm gonna say Texas gonna give Oklahoma their first loss. Oklahoma is, from what I've seen, is a better team, but it's a rivalry game. They're gonna be one of the games that Texas just gonna come out and show up.
I don't even think they're gonna show up. I say Texas gonna win because like Oklahoma quarterback out.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Look, that man was up for Heisman and boom, out for the season.
Ooh,
So big quarterback is right now, but yeah,
yeah, they
ain't
probably
big
ain't,
impact for him.
they ain't gonna be the same team. I hate to put all that on the quarterback, but hey, that's the truth. Quarterback make most of the team a decent quarterback. Uh, Dang, Ole Miss is number 4, Nick. Well, they deserve it though.
I think they
I
the
give,
highest ranked SEC school. I don't know.
yeah, they deserve it. I give it to them. Old Lane Kiffin got the number 4 team. I don't know why I laugh every time Lane
I
Kiffin
didn't
come
know Lane Kiffin gonna finish the season 10-2 somehow.
up. Somehow neat.
Lane
Speaking
Kiffin
of
gonna be
Lane,
the undefeated still. Mm-mm.
speaking of Lane Kiffin, Nick. Uh, if somehow not Dabo, what's his name? Uh, Alabama coach, if somehow he messed up the whole season, you think Alabama go out to Lane Kiffin?
No,
A lot of people been speculating that they get kind of this talk kind of dying down because Alabama been winning lately, but that's what they've been saying.
see all them
So
antics Lane Kiffin be having on Twitter. You take the Alabama job, you gotta be a little too serious. That man ain't got time for that. That man get away with that stuff at Ole Miss.
Hey, Lane Kiffin stupid.
Cause
I
Ole
watched
Miss,
that.
as long as they get 10 wins,
They
you get a
good,
new contract.
and they used to not winning like that. So Ole Miss good.
Mm-hmm. That
They
man go to
good.
Alabama, you gotta go undefeated 3 years in a row. You gotta win a championship 6 out of 12 years. Man ain't got time for that kind of pressure.
Man got time for that. On time, on the way he'll take that job. He had to have the highest contract in history or something like that. And they're gonna be
Look,
hard then too.
Lane Kiffin still look the same way he did 10 years ago. That
And
man
we
gonna take
ain't
the
cut.
Alabama job on age forward.
You know he gonna age because Nick Saban aged when he took the job.
See,
And
Caleb
Nick,
DeBoer, that man already looking bad.
God damn, poke.
That man
God,
wife had to
Caleb
come out
DeBoer.
there. He did him anxiety. Okay. I wouldn't took that damn job.
You think no folk threaten him, Nick?
Yeah, that man got 3 when he landed.
Folk know better than that
A
shit.
professional sport in Alabama.
Hey, them folk take the Alabama football serious, boy. Let's move on to well, speaking of that game, who you got Alabama and Missouri?
Who was it? Oh, take Alabama. But I think it'll be a close game.
I'm gonna take Alabama. I think they're gonna win. They gonna win by a touchdown. It'll be real
I say
close.
it's gonna be close because it's no motivation behind that game for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're a
And
weird team now.
they just gonna figure out some way. They're gonna figure out the win in the fourth quarter. They'll give it motivation late in the fourth quarter, which it shouldn't happen because you play the wrong team. Missouri could be that team. Play the wrong team that it can happen to you. All right, let's move on. We got 2 more games. I think we talked about it. Georgia and Auburn. Georgia gonna win by how many points?
Probably 10, maybe 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I like
They
that.
could come out the back end in the second half.
Oh yeah, Kirby Smart his second half adjustment. I can see that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Auburn, not Auburn. I'm gonna go with Georgia winning by 10. Go with Georgia winning by 10. For some reason, they should whoop Auburn ass, but for some reason, no type of game they'll end up winning by 10.
No, Auburn got a
Last, go ahead,
team
Nick.
like that. Auburn got a talented team. Like a lot of teams like that, they got a lot of talent. And when the game start out, you got a lot of energy for like the first half, so
Mm,
you ain't blowing a good team out like that.
yeah, like I said early in the season, like from what I seen, a lot of his coach. I saw it. Auburn is a decent team where their defense is elite. Offense, only thing on offense they is bad at is offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback should be playing way better than he is. 'Cause I can see he got talent, but he's not delivering.
They been
Receiving
having problems
core,
with quarterbacks lately. I know what they problem is.
I don't know what it is. The receiving core
It's
is
good.
elite. They got top 5 receiving core. So, but hey, you gotta get on the ball.
They got a
I
real good team. Hugh Freeze trying to get that payout.
That's what it is.
That man pulling a Jimbo Fisher.
He learned from the best. Jimbo Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
Jimbo Fisher, what? That was a 7-figure deal, Nick, and Jimbo
I,
Fisher gone.
I sabotage too if I can get 90 million payout.
Speaking of old coaches, they said Coach Ogeron want to come back. Nick, who gonna hire
Might be going back to LSU. Brian Kelly keep up.
him? Somebody said that in the comment, Nick, to my, Coach O, we apologize at LSU. We need you back. I was like, God, oh, that's y'all fire that man too fast. I said it. I know. I don't know how many people agree with me, but I said y'all fired his ass too fast. But somebody said
But
Coach O, his championship he won his team. It was what Les Miles,
it was Les
uh
Miles team.
Les Miles team. And he won that championship with. And you don't hear nothing about Les Miles anymore. Les Miles probably enjoying his life.
So that's crazy because Les Miles, he was literally going to win that championship next year. But I think the
Mm,
Les Miles problem was, you know what, I take that back. It was Les Miles players, but the offense and the defense, I think that was Ed Ogeron.
You think
Because
it was?
you know the problem with Les Miles was he was still running the I formation. He was too old school. That shit played up. Can't
Hey,
do that no more.
them folks cry that box. You can run on I formation. Man, you got to get big ass offensive lineman and running back to run that, and that they ain't gonna do too much neither. Cause
Les
you one
Miles sit out there
dimensional.
with a fullback in the lineup. What you doing?
You see what Alabama did at LSU when what's that man name? That man name. He was up for the Heisman at the time. LSU running back. Can't think of his name.
Oh, Fournette.
Yeah, they just cried about. You
Mm-hmm.
know how good Fournette was.
All you gotta do is somebody to run back the best player on your team. All right.
All right.
Easy to take that away from you.
Exactly. Shoot, jump his ass. All right, last game we're gonna talk about. We really should be talking about. We ain't gonna be talking about the game. Uh, Iowa State versus Colorado. Who you got in that game?
Bullshit. Iowa State by 30.
Iowa State. Reason I brought that game up, neat. Me and Neat, not Neat, but me and Kendall. I think you probably said something too. Uh, Kendall said Deion Sanders might gonna quit this year. Well, you know he gonna go out as what you call it, medical issue, and then
He got to
sit out,
eventually.
yeah, sit
He
out
had way too many problems.
sit out 1 or 2 years, then he gonna come back and for another coaching position. Probably that's how he probably gonna play it out. Even though Deion said today that he want to try to he having surgery today actually, and he gonna try to come back. He want to try to get back to the team before the weekend. Deion something know they're not happy. I don't expect him to be back this weekend. But that's what he said though. But I been said Deion Sanders, he was gonna go anyway this year. That's my opinion. He was gonna go anyway this year.
I don't think he's gonna come back.
You don't
I
think he
think
can come
he
back
gonna retire and this gonna be it for him. Ain't no way. He got too many health issues right now to be trying to coach.
all them blood clot? What you say he
All
got
them
like
blood
four?
clots. And he probably getting those because he walking around on the practice field and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Walking all day. So they probably his crew probably telling him he need to work focus on his health right now. So he probably go
Mm-hmm.
back to what commentating and stuff like that. That's what
Yeah.
he probably go back to. Cause he don't have to coach. Like you say, he commentate and he doing all the commercials and he might get into acting and he don't have to do all that coaching. He don't have
Mm-hmm.
to. I think that was just a passion because he was trying to get his
He
son to
want
the
to
next level.
coach his kid.
And that's what that is. If he coach again, it would be NFL. It only be for the Atlanta Falcons, that I believe. It'd be one of them teams like that. And that just if he get his son to. But that's just something in the future that might happen. I'm just gonna go and say it just in case it do happen ahead of time. Well, Nick, you got anything else to say before we log off?
Oh, that'll be it. Got
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. That let you know, y'all. This year haven't been in sight. So yeah, this year been kind of dry. I ain't gonna lie. Hope it pick up next few weeks. We'll see. We'll see. Well, that's it for the First Drive podcast. Y'all tune in next week. All right.
All right.